This show is brought to you by Manscaped, the leaders in below the waistline grooming. And ladies and gentlemen, that Lawnmower 4.0 that they have come together. They put all of their smart minds and they said, we're going to create the perfect trimmer with a light on it that you can use while you're taking a shower. You know, when that water hit, it's just like, you ain't gonna get zipped. Nah, you be all right. You take it low and slow, and they even got cool themed ones for testicular cancer as well, man, because obviously it's Testicular Cancer Awareness Month and everything like that. But they got a cool themed one like that, man. It's like black and purple, cool little lighting and stuff like that. So, with that being said, don't waste any time. You know what you got to do. Let me pull up the promo code for you, ladies and gents. Promo code is MOATS. Use that, you will get 20% off of your purchases at Manscaped along with free shipping worldwide. It's an awesome deal for the awesome people that y'all are. All right. So make sure you use the promo code. Get all them little lawnmowers that you need. All the little, the 2-in-1 shampoo, conditioners, the body wash. Don't forget the nose trimmers and anything else that you might need for your grooming purposes. And when I tell you, your delicate friends, twins, and anybody else that's going to get a chance to mingle with them will appreciate you for that. Take my word for it because I'm an expert, baby. So shout out to Manscaped. But it's time to talk about our top 5 running back wish list for your Pittsburgh Steelers. I forgot I left my list on my phone. So shout out to the phone case. You see it right there. All merch available. Yep.
Cop that up.
Definitely want to do that, man. Got to get Deke seen more, baby. Come on now. People like you, man. You know that? You the rock star of the group. I just be glad I know you.
Stop.
I pull up the place now. They like, yo, I seen you Deke's homie, right? I'm like, yep.
Stop.
Hey, man, you work with Deke. Yep, I sure do. That's what I tell them, bro.
That's not the case.
No, man. They be like, yo, what's it like to work with Deke? Oh, man, it's just a dream come true, bro. That's what they said to me, bro. Wow. He's like, what's it like working with Deke? Hey, man, like, he was what I was missing this whole time, man. I'm glad he gave me the opportunity.
Man, F working for the Steelers.
I'm telling you, bro. That's how I be.
I appreciate the compliment.
They be like, you know Deke? Yeah, man. He's pretty cool, actually. But it's all good, man. So, if you are ready, man, let's drop our top 5 running back list for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, man. We'll cook up there, man. You know what I'm saying? You drop
Me first?
Yeah, heck yeah, man. I went first last time. You went first and I went first. You went first. I went first.
Okay.
Right.
This is going to be a little different from my top 5 in general.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. All
Yeah.
right.
What's that 50 Cent song, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, number 5. I'm going Pierre Strong.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, Kyron Williams out of Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Kenneth Walker. Number 2, James Cook. And number 1, Breece Hall.
Let's go.
Why do you have the same list again?
No.
Far from it.
A lot of similar names, though. I think it's 2 names that I didn't have that you had up there.
Okay, the one guy that I have out of here that I would definitely have in is Spiller.
Okay, so okay.
I just don't think he's a good complement to Najee right now. And
I would agree.
Where we would have to draft him, maybe 2nd or 3rd round, I just don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
But I would have him. I'd probably have him after Kenneth Walker. I'd probably have him at 4 in the overall grand scheme of things. Actually, I would flip Kenneth Walker and James Cook too. I would have Kenneth Walker at 2, James Cook at 3. For an actual top 5. But for our top 5, I like James Cook at 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Kenneth Walker at 3.
Yeah, because see, I did a similar thing because my list is similar in the way of like some of the names. You're like, well, why would this guy be 3 if typically he would be the best rated one? But if he doesn't fit, like you said, what we're trying to do.
We already have Najee Harris. Like Kenneth Walker would probably be a workhorse. I just think it would be too much overlap. James Cook, whenever I saw his speed, he was the one guy out of this group where this is like one of my tests. As soon as I see your first play, if I go, holy shit, I think that's something to know. And that's what I did with him. Out of all these running backs, he was the one where I was like, whoa.
Okay.
This dude jumped off the screen.
Okay. No. So for me, man, when I was looking through my list, I had 2 guys as my honorable mentions. I thought Isaiah Spiller, he was one of those guys for me. And then Damien Pierce, he was another one of those guys. The biggest reason why I didn't include them on my list,
I like Pierce. I do like Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce is dope, man. I forgot like my biggest reason with him, I just didn't think he was going to be elusive enough at this level. You know what I mean? I think like he makes guys miss, but like when I'm watching him,
he just trucks over people too.
Yeah, but when I watch him, it's like I don't know if it's going to be to that level at the NFL level. And then with Spiller, I was like, I like his size, but I don't know. I think he runs a little like upright. He's kind of like taller.
He's smooth, man.
Yeah, he is. But to me, he just seemed like I don't know, like for what I was looking for, I want either crazy shiftiness or you got that gear. You know, that gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw some comps for him to Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty fair because he didn't have the top end speed. Some guys were catching him, but his patience at the line of scrimmage and making dudes
he could catch
miss.
on the backfield too, man. I did like that part.
What's weird about these running backs, it looks like most of them can.
Yeah.
They just don't get those opportunities in college like that, though. Like Kenneth Walker, he made some nice catches whenever I saw him, but he didn't really get that many opportunities. So I don't know how much that's going to translate to the pros. Breece Hall had a crazy one-handed catch I saw. But yeah, not too many opportunities for the catching. Like Najee Harris had, Harris was like, what, 40 or 50 receptions.
Well, no, when you said, was it James Cook? I think, no, it was either him or was the other dude at Georgia. I was watching them, and I'm like, the dude, whenever he was running like the wheel routes, he would catch him every time, scoring. I'm like, yo, why don't they do more of this? But you're right. At the collegiate level, they really don't feature these dudes as catchers out the backfield. It's either I'm going to hand it off to you or I'm trying to work the perimeter with these receivers. It's really different. Whereas at the NFL level, we will feed a running back 20, 30. You know, hey, man, catch that. Here, there you go. Take that. Let's go. Yeah, so without a doubt, man. So I like that, man. All right, so for me, man, this is how my list went. At number 5, I had Ty Chandler, the cat from UNC. I love his speed. I think that he's one of them dudes that, man, when he gets in the open field, he's gone. To me, would be a great compliment to Najee. And on top of that, he's a guy that you don't have to use a lot of draft capital to get either. You know what I mean? So I definitely took that into consideration. Then after that, man, I had Brian Robinson at 4. Ooh. I just like his game, man. I think that even though...
Get that Alabama connection,
hey, man, hey, the 1-2 punch, baby. Come on now. It's like when I watch him, I'm just like, yo, I like his game. He's another one of them dudes, smooth, gets in and out of his cuts. And like you said, playing at Alabama, I know what I'm getting from them. You know what I mean? Like that's the JV of the NFL. We know this. So it's like a certain standard that comes with him. But as a whole, I just like his game. And I think that once again, if you're talking about just taking some of the workload off of Najee, well, Brian gives me that and I don't have to worry about his body breaking down. Absolutely. Then at number 3 for me, I had James Cook. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I do. And I really didn't have a reason to like knock him per se, but it was just, I like these other two guys a little bit.
Lack of production in college. That's pretty much it. But you've seen that from a dude like Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
Tennessee, they used him in limited capacity, but came into the pros. And honestly, sometimes in Kamara's first 2 years, you would say he was used in a limited capacity, but still made plays. I mean, he really made the most of it.
Because for him, man, he split the backfield, you know, and the other dude, was it Zaire White? I think his last name is.
Yeah.
He's going to be a draft pick guy potentially, man. Like, and for him, it was weird watching him because I'm like, I thought, this dude is just like a bruiser, but then you see him getting the open field and he has a gear as well. But it was just hard. Like I said, I'm watching both of them and both are limited, but I just think James to me was the better player. So that's why I have him up there at number 3. Then at number 2 for the Pittsburgh Steelers in terms of that running back wish list, is where I went Breece Hall. I think that dynamic, I think I saw him comp to J.K. Dobbins. I think that's why I saw somebody comp him too.
Compact.
Bro. But he still has burst though. That's the other thing, right? Like,
what do you run, a 4.3 something?
Yeah, but they say like, man, I like
and when he breaks away, he'll beat everyone on the defense.
He's thick though, bro. He's do like 220. And that was my thing when I'm watching him, I'm just like, yo, I just don't know if it would be overkill. You know what I mean? Like having him here with a Najee, but I still like his game.
I think the speed helps because Najee doesn't have that speed. I was considering the same thing. Like, is this an unrealistic pick? Because he's probably gonna go in the second round. Should I even have him on this list? But I was like, I think he could be a good compliment. It would just probably be a 60-40 split. That's how I would like to do it at least. Yeah. Maybe that's a disservice to Najee, or maybe it's not. I don't know how he'd consider that.
But then even to me, I think like Breece needs to go somewhere where he can be the guy. Yeah. Because I think he's more than capable.
That's what I think about him and Kenneth Walker. They should be the guy wherever they go.
Well, and see, it's funny because that's why I have Kenneth at number 1, Kenneth Walker. But at the same time, I'm like, that's my issue with Breece Hall as well. Is like, I think that both of these dudes can go somewhere and be the starter and be the guy because they have all the traits you want. The size. Now, obviously, Kenneth is a little bit smaller than Breece, but they both have that gear if they need to. I think to me that Kenneth plays a little bit faster. When I watch him, I think when he gets in the open field, he definitely has an extra gear, and I did like that a little bit more. But at the same time, I like Breece's size a little bit more as well.
Feels like he hits the hole harder.
Yeah.
Whereas
so I was kind of like conflicted.
That agility, the jukes.
Bro, the way he can get in and out, bro, it was crazy. I'm watching, I'm like, yo, He's bottled up. Nope, no, he's not. Oh, make this guy miss.
Yeah,
and
it
then he's
didn't look
gonna
like
hit
the
it.
Michigan State line was that good.
Yeah, not at all. I was thinking the same thing, bro.
He was making something out of nothing, just like we talked about with Najee for us last year. So that's what I was really impressed by him.
Yeah, that was the thing that, like I said, I really enjoyed with Kenneth. I thought that the elusibility, like his elusivity.
Yeah,
I think that sound about right. You know how elusive
I make
he
up
was
words all the time on this show.
Yeah, I just thought that he was super elusive, man. So I definitely like that a lot about him. And like I said, I just thought that he had a little bit more of a gear than Brees. Now, granted, like I said, because he's smaller, but he still had an extra gear, I thought, watching him on tape versus Brees. And that was why I was like, yo, if I had to pair Najee with one of them dudes, well, that would be the one. But at the same time, like, bro, watching Brees or even a James Cook, I started thinking to myself, I said, man, when we had L. Bell, his compliment was D'Angelo Williams.
Yeah.
D-Lo wasn't a blazer, though. D-Lo still, he was a thicker back, could run, and it worked out well in terms of that dynamic. So it doesn't always have to be I need a speed guy in this sense, just because like I said, the more I thought of it, I was like, we've seen this work before like that.
Yeah, those two dudes can run, though.
No, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, those are some good lists, though.
Yeah.
I think James Cook intrigues me. If he goes third round,
dude, I know, and that's the thing, man. It's like
NFL bloodlines too.
Yeah,
Dalvin Cook is his brother, and Tomlin likes that, so it's not too far of a stretch.
Deke, we got 7 picks, man. We got 7 picks. Let's pick them all.
It wouldn't be terrible. It wouldn't. Running back's really off my radar. Just thinking 5th or 6th. Probably, like you said, with Chandler. I don't know where Kyron Williams going. Is he going to go 4th, 5th, maybe 6th? I mean, I like that mold of back, though. I mean, Williams, what's he like? He's like a 5'9", like little bowling ball. I seen him house some of these runs, like just ones from his own 20.
Some of them dudes, they don't even look like they should be running that fast.
Oh, he drops his shoulder and then he just goes.
Houses them, yeah,
so he interests me. I'm with you on, what's his name? Chandler from UNC. He was kind of like one of my honorable mentions, too. The reasoning is the same, though, for Williams, Strong, or someone like Chandler. It's just like the speed.
Yeah.
Just to have someone that a little change of pace from Najee Harris.
Yeah.
So any of those dudes I'm fine with.
Yeah. Love the speed, bro. Love the speed, man.
I would assume right off the bat, and what's crazy is we'd be taking them 4th round and on.
Yeah.
They'd be an upgrade over whoever we have right now.
Which is crazy.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. I think you're absolutely right, man.
It's a shame because we drafted Benny Snell and McFarland both in the 4th rounds, but they just haven't proven anything. It's almost these guys' upside or potential is more valuable than what Benny Snell and McFarland has brought to the table thus far.
Yeah, in terms of running back, not special teams. Because I was going to say, Benny's going to have the advantage in special teams, but we definitely need somebody that's going to take a little bit of that workload, just a little bit, not a lot, a little bit of that workload off of Najee, though. So.
Yeah. All right. Good top 5s.
No, absolutely. I like it, man. I like it.